Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, Twitter, ahori hona likinga, sharinga, commentinga, to engaging tubase kuhereza ebyokurra no yetaga basa kwa no twegitaho kurabira channel zitu ensia Azuku channel 61 kandi sometimes antenna channel 292 sometimes dish channel 521 otero kuja Go TV mu Kampala turi ha channel 822 kandi free to air turi ha channel 138 uko mu Kampala nendijo myanya basa kutwegitaho tukuhereze ebyagwaho bikuza kuja nyincha kare ebiroho nyimwazyo byona no bya GNTV ntukoragana na King of Kings Church, loving God, loving you. aba King of Kings Church binokushaba ukwaburi izoba Mondays ntuba twine prayer altar kurugasha 12 mpaka shaha kandi emwe ntuba twine lunch hours Monday to Friday kurugasha makaga kandi mpaka shaha 8 ntuba twine kushaba ukwaburi Sunday services ziri nkaburijo kutandika shaha ibonecweka ezakasheshe okucha kimwe kuri shaha 10 awe program y'ebyemyeto niye kushembayo evening basa kwa notogitaho nibikuchiwa Bishop Dr. Cyrus Tayebwa na Bishop Nicola Tayebwa abukwetera King of Kings Church, loving God, loving you. Turahamwe n'abanywanyi bitu aba Big Chef Restaurant abakushanga mu Remo Mbarara off Chamgorani Road kuriya umuri Fort Coleb abine all the best cousins in town basa kutere simu hotel manager Amos Ningashi Moses the delivery guy akuletera byo kuri byo kurano itaga starting from pizza bine pizza nunji munonga bine sandwiches bine cappuccino milkshake bine deep fried or pan fried fish pan fried goat or deep fried goat bine buri kimwe cyo kurano itaga Rusania they have a platter for 5, 6 and 10 people bine space actually ample for all your parties, birthday, giveaway, byona buri kimwe cyane bakora outside catering basa kubatera kasumu otunye services zabo ebigambo byabo biri imbere abaha screen out details zabo nuza kubasa kuba kandi no tungo bohereza obwo byo kurya ebyo kwenda kura n'uriyo magaraga buri cyo kurya cyo nabakine beet chips and chicken fish Elisha Toinda bantu baba bokura no itaga kutora Big Chef anyway we shall talk about that later but banywani bitu kandi aba Mwesgwa Resort Hotels kuri muri Kibega that is along Kampala Road hihi na Lake Mbulo nibakugambira ngo mwakogu nibaza kusyaho ekiri kwetwa National Rally Championships izirabase kuba kandi zitambura ebiro 23 mpaka 26 mu weekend we shall also talk about that later but Mwesgwa Resort Hotels nibo proud sponsors aba National Rally Championships emotoka zempaka ezo mwaka gw'2025 niza kuba nzija muri Mbarara for the very first time nyitiriza nguhereze umujinyi wanje kandi umwamesha akoyanjure akora musyeho tutandikiraho embozi y'ebyimzana
wewe mnonga Jasper okumpaka gisaka na nyikiza GNTV.
All right,
I think this is my first time konkana nasha mnonga but and part of it in ni more mpia nachi in other fields but now being hosted is my first time.
Okay,
amazina ganjama original names aboko muri Mbarara ni amazina mingi.
Okay,
since I'm born and raised from Rugazi so we muna in ya kwetu different department but original names ari yendanga muntu akankwasa Elisha mwamuhura akankwasa Elisha. He's a football player, he's a football administrator kandi bwa hati nowe akwasire league ya Mbarara Sports Arena a Super League. Tsakwa tugamba binji munonge bukataga Mbarara Sports Arena Super League bit naza kwa natugambera binji munonge bukataga mpira. He has some good vast knowledge about football. Naza kwa natu discuss injira football in Uganda, football in Mbarara, specifically Mbarara Sports Arena katutanchali Mbarara Sports Arena now. Elisha basa kugambira muri bwa GNTV ekiri kugenda misho so far ali Mbarara Sports Arena. So okugenda misho Mbarara Sports Arena ko kabinja kujuma this is a sports facility names are netarjumwe nachi but most ngo kumanya with our Ugandan culture tuka specializing more into some sports.
Okay,
so me nati na wagamba of course have to talk about football ninga wajunge tokweta soccer.
Yes,
kwa kosa football there's American football mpiro gwito gwebijere kandi ate the modern tough football okuza natural maybe kecha kapiti ninga artificial turf.
All right,
so Mbarara Sports Arena we have one of the best stuffs I think in Western Uganda.
Okay,
one of the best facilities in Uganda because I've traveled most of them when to come size and what so nioni ja kwagamba ho main na nebini ko kwagamba he na Uganda we shall discuss at large.
What do we talk about when we say Mbarara Sports Arena? Is it only for football or it's a combination of all sporting activities?
There are many sporting activities. There's basketball, there's volleyball, there's badminton.
Okay.
Badminton is a sport that is not played by most Africans.
Not common here.
It's not common here. But it's there when you have like tourists, they come and play through. Then there are also other activities like sauna. There's a steam bath. Because when you come to facilities, when you go deep into facilities, our Ugandan football clubs don't have facilities.
I understand what you're saying.
Clubs don't have facilities. That's why when someone tells me that Uganda can win like AFCON, I tell them maybe when I've left this world. Sorry to say. when I just have a facilities.
You think it's nearly impossible?
Hatin Komzan I won't use the name of a club.
Don't use the name, please. Do not
of course,
they
are conducted. Sauna, there are health benefits of sauna. When it comes to sweating, when it comes to the heartbeat pump, because this is a person running for 90 minutes.
Cardiovascular activity.
Exactly. So to washanga club mbamba like 3 months somuzani wabatajiri in such a facility. So there's a lot we have to do. So nchoko kinkuri abantu barita such facilities. First of all, tandika Wona Morimba won't say Mbarara Sports Arena, but even with such a facility,
I understand.
I really thank them.
We have some pictures that come through. I think the 360-degree view of Mbarara Sports Arena.
Yeah.
You will be telling us about Mbarara Sports Arena, how you guys are handling, how do you cope up with our environment? Because aren't those things expensive? Yeah. Our community is a low-earning community.
Yeah.
How are the prices?
The prices, really, we have made them favorable to a day-to-day Ugandan.
To support our local
most
community
people who go for sports, they are still youth and they are still energetic. And the youth of Uganda, you are very versed with it.
Okay.
So we have made sure that our prices is favorable. Kugira ngo umuntu waburijo we na can access yachine passion ahubwo ibintu nkebi ne bya passion still.
I understand.
Therefore with lots of money but cannot go for gym, cannot go, and I think this is the best thing that we need to advocate for Uganda health. But the prices are very okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Before we tell people about Mbarara Sports Arena, the league that is going on, the organization of the league, the past champions, the experience of the first season, let's tell people, where is Mbarara Sports Arena in the first instance for people who don't know?
Mbarara Sports Arena is located in, you can call it Nyakiz, Walga roundabout, Yakakoba. You branch on right in the Church of Uganda. There you can ask, but that's why it is. It's nearby. It's just few meters away from the roundabout. Yeah.
That is why it is.
Yeah, so,
I think we shall have those pictures playing the 360 around that facility. Yeah. People will be seeing that later on. But tell us now, we're going to the details of the arena. The fact that you specialized in football for the turf now. Tell us about, do you have daily schedules of programming? Like you say, today starting from 5, Team ABC is going to be playing.
Yes, sure, because we have fixtures and there are teams, corporate teams that book monthly. Because one thing that I love the government here Uganda, Ekajangwe's corporate companies or ministries, they should have, we can call it PE. I'll talk about PE, but they category primary, but physical education.
Okay.
Because by the end of it all, the moment you make money, at the end of it all, health is wealth.
Seriously, health is the fact.
So these companies that have really had gotten that advice to Jumbe, they come and book monthly. Okay. We have the likes of Nabe Sugario Estate, we have the likes of Umeme, we have some teams like Comrades, we have some teams like Expendables that are full of bankers.
What happened to you, you told me you're from Ugazi.
Yeah, I'm from Ugazi. All times they are there. They are there, they play.
Coach Shaban.
Yeah, they do play.
Really?
They do play, yeah. They do play.
Because Bantam. And the
even
team,
Bantam, they do play.
I doubt if you guys are still playing some football at the arena.
They just play football,
I doubt if you guys are still playing football at the arena. Anyway, as those pictures are playing, kindly go ahead and tell us about the league now.
Let's go for the league.
Yes.
The league, last season we had a league 30 plus.
Arena Super League 30
Arena Super League 30 plus. It ended. Then the final day was a success. We had the Honorable Minister Nyamutoro.
Yeah, I remember.
She came, she graced the occasion. Wagabich Kopo. It was a really good moment.
Okay.
So, when you make baby steps, you make baby steps, step by step. You don't agree on some certain things. So we come back from the audience, be like, now let's make a season 2. but season 2 harabagira ngo yito mukaturatinga out itabasigaza bato tukize imyaka 30.
Okay.
Kandi we are clients ntwija ninga mama, if you guys are promoting really talent kandi itaba talent ya hasi kumutaji for, so like now let's make two
so now we have decided to make two leagues. Are they going to run concurrently or one at a time?
No, concurrently.
Okay.
Yeah, because we have all the time.
You have all the time.
You can say a game is at 6. Well, the 30
the
plus,
open plus category will be at 6. The 30 plus
exactly.
will be
You can say on Saturday we are playing games of open category. Time is there really.
Okay.
I don't try kuja intention tuanza passion.
Ati mwine already mwine program kujango nomuteka kujango league itandike ryari.
Mteka kuja league by 20th January. We have a picture of it. Because teams are already registering.
Oh, that means the registration period
it's going on up to 15.
Yeah.
Up to 15.
Now you need to tell these people okumara atwaze abantu abakwenda kuzana numwakira buri muzano wena ninga league neza kubiri ya buri bantu abatine license.
By that's nice. For the 30 plus nza kwantwe no muntu w'emyaka 3 garuka iguru.
Okay, that is 30 plus.
That is 30 plus.
Exactly,
it has determined by age. It must be by age. Since there's an open category, 30 plus,
strictly
30. Then open category into endable muzano wena, because this is a talent showcase.
Okay.
Akana Karajoma Academy kasoko kamanyo mpira. There's you just you may be 30 plus, but you still have your skills on the board. Be like I want to go for something very
for the challenge.
So twajangwa but when it comes to licenses, twaja no licenses.
Okay.
So jangu tubanga ningachi, but we feel for them they always have a space to showcase themselves. Hato muntu wa licenses akantera katebnyoti ni license coach wake si na kundeba. Exactly. So they already have their light room. Okay. Now this be light room for fresh students. So tajangu open category nza kurikiza buri mu konkotine ki otine license.
Okay.
Then more so when it comes to payments, that's where the people want that. League will run for the whole year, obviously. It's a league.
Okay.
And there will be 2 legs, home and what? Home and away. Yeah, 2 legs. Because so
teams have to play home and away.
Just
that is a good idea. I can come to...
All right. We know Africans don't allow to so with a special people have brought on board who are taking catch with soccer, let's make it more about soccer. Okay. Let's make it soccer. Soccer, as I've followed soccer over my years, there's when you have a bad day.
That's true.
But just patimete kantera. Konga kutera nka 1-0 penalty. Can penalty it was a handball. That is inevitable in football. Go 1-0.
So we need
chance. You be like those mistakes. So that let's do 2 legs.
Okay.
Then when it comes to pricing, we made it a very favorable because last league and this one we made like let's do 60k per game.
The other time it was slightly higher, 75. That was slightly higher.
But like now let's engage more into people. Why let's not, since people have their usual bookings, they are playing with us. How about you talk about Salo Haka?
So now, Elisha, banzo kwate mutu gamberi. Kumara in bookings, like corporate companies in a bookings.
They have bookings there, our customers there,
League taken sit about corporate companies booking.
No. The good thing with the booking the system to binisha azabo.
Okay.
So you must league nza kujitomusha hezo is territory is tarumbantu. Wachireba.
Okay.
Kano jita shahe il favorable. O utanyigirizo uri kano utanyigirizo zogo.
Okay.
You get.
Okay. Yeah. Buli team neza kujisteringa abazana bangahe?
Buli team to let them do 18. Registering abazana 18. Then mid season we shall have a transfer window.
Oh, you have some time.
You put in, then you drop.
To register or deregister?
You add in like 4 members. Let's register 4 new members. But to make it nice and competitive, you must also drop 4 members.
Okay. You drop 4, you register 4.
How does it favor us both sides? When say some name in plug one entire serious thing my coach may drop me mid-season.
That's true.
Since the moment that means Nikwa first to put a performance.
All right.
If I put a performance, has good quality skill football being shown.
That means some other team will also be looking up to you to sign you, to either recruit you or maybe join them. Tinemu loan spells for some players. Team Elisha is team just on loan.
Loan spells to Zinemu, Zijasta. their teams are corporate companies ushanga iyo abazana bayo tukugira ngo yabarundana they pay for them year after year nozumanya likes of Coca-Cola, likes of what likes of akabanga that now is giving contracts I had
so to shanga is giving contracts very serious
so to shanga umuntu yaje ata this guy is not performing well but tukatwamsho sente zitu nachi let him go on just past team obanya kaje post sako abena azana then next year in season 3 if has performed well, we bring him back. That's where the loan spell comes in. In hope is total football because we want to design something that is really. First of all, the basics can it be affordable.
Okay.
It is an affordable league. It is an affordable league. So the major challenge is on the they should be based on finance.
Okay.
They should be based on what? On indiscipline what ushanga umuntu abasaba kabakoze ikintu cyabachiteka kwankanyika Jasper na yeremerwa
okay
because mbakuja if you are promoting talent or sports with a Ugandan in a third world country the first thing basic must be financial.
I understand
because there was a lot of debate on it but I was like this is not that we are going to end this thing today. Mbarara Sports Arena tukajombeka according to the facilities zite zumuareba they are world class facilities.
Very true.
Structures. Very true. So it means Elisha no so God forbid but I'm never scared of death. Even if na aje na nyenchikare just you must continue with football.
Everything continues.
We have lost legends.
True.
We have lost Pele.
We have lost Pele.
We have, but football has continued. Yeah, yes. But really, according to Pele's history and his background and how he came to soccer, okay, why this guy should have been there to see some things happen.
Even Maradona.
Exactly. But going to continue. So I think one challenge in it way people other poor, but they are short-term goals. As a student of economics, I never look at a short-time.
You look at long-term.
Long-term.
That's true.
What designing it in Churunji about Wakacheju can it favorable because it's standard D. That means more sponsors will come on board eventually.
Right. Tell us about now the fact that you are bringing in the commercial side of it. How are teams going to benefit from the league?
How are teams going to benefit from the league? This is a teenage intukangambe when it comes to come Uganda society yitweji.
It's returns.
It's returns can marketing chintu. No mpira.
That's true.
The moment you go into football,
then you're going for branding.
You are going for branding,
marketing.
I want to give examples of teams, but in the teams is tukumanya. Kapira.
That's true.
Because it's kapira base kutakujumanya. Abaka yo irrelevant. The base is irrelevant. But now through soccer, either bakoreti neti, but tubamanya can through what? Through soccer. And that's how people can benefit.
That's what you're saying. Now, do we have prizes for teams that will win?
Exactly. I think Okuchabiro last season, if you are there, it was a ceremony and a half.
We have some pictures that came through
video. There was a video where Eddie Kenzo was one of our directors. Eddie Kenzo, but he's one of our directors. He's a partner there. He's one of the directors. I salute him. So prizes it can now when speaking of him, he loves soccer a lot.
So this time the open category, the winner is taking a trophy, of course, plus medals.
Also the
and some envelope.
Envelope, it's there.
I know that one.
It's there. Even the second person last season, Disney Bridals.
They actually walked home with.
But to me, they went with a very big envelope. Even Disney
Bridals, I think Meditate.
Meditate is there
because you refused to invite me for that party celebration. I didn't attend. I missed Pirao simply because maybe you did not invite me, and maybe I will meet you. No worries, I'll meet you. But those are the pictures that we got you from Mbarara Sports Arena last year. It was like
Premier League, King Champions League really celebrations.
That was actually a total football function because if you could see ibintu byabireho kuri Mbarara Sports Arena to season kandi abanyani bitu aba City Shooters barukwangura chikopo cha Arena 30 plus league kandi ubwa hati tuzakoreba league bizukutambura ninjye noreba check that was a damage check. It was actually given to them. How much money was that?
I'm not sure. They went to, like, it was like something over 1.5 there, because me was in
the other one
took 1 M. Yeah, the second took 1 M.
Yeah.
Disney Bridals.
That's true.
For the shooters and so sure, but although me was excited, doesn't Kazaru Mudari wa Deveje. I was a senior player there.
Yeah. I remember. I remember very well.
Kazaru Mudari, Konkaga excited it in that change charges. So there's that moment kicking up. Okasemia really. There's when something comes not expected, because you know nkiwa biri muri ligi ya Karmu, you know, with ekinchama ro bwinjo mu Uganda chikuraninga nchetaga man means you lose just by losing interest, akaja nyonka zo mu cyaro nkagenda kaza kwere matungo ganje mu manye kimwe kwa mwachi atafayo for the love of the game, taine sportsmanship njo it takes hard.
Okay.
Ati like njembe ni sharing apo ikintu nkete cha sportsmanship, not that everyone can run such a show or program. Maybe a journalist na manye bya sports akabishoma kusanga sportsman that extra it especially that atugum to amuzegure box ya mizi ningati if I'm not going to play with them in Kampala, but so a league to become successful and complete, it's one of the biggest tasks I've taken on. I pray to God.
How many teams do you expect to participate?
I expect like around like 15 teams. How can I say when it comes to 15 teams?
Teams you
to 10 to 15.
League zombie both leagues league open category.
But so, still about even if you our Ugandan football, even if you get your 10 good teams.
Yes, 10 good if they
can passionate about soccer and consistent. Very consistent up to November.
Okay.
Because consistency is also key.
Very
much key. Just pana timu ya
mkaza. Kwa mkaga no timu
tukatama na kaka hende kana akaya kurati na kaka shwera mkazi na mjirati. And the league goes
inshonga ya Mbarara Sports Arena wajihura mnywano wanje kandi Elisha alhanuya kwasa kutuza information kwa tagina Mbarara Sports Arena beat Mbarara Sports Arena 30 plus league. Talking about last season, because we are painting a picture for the next season. Turebe chimwe teams 10 zibaseko bakandi nzemera hatebaho, the likes of Expendables bakawasa kwamba tahiro kwansi kakoba all timers. I think that's our very good friend coach Kolo and your team bitukabata kwa tambura ko tebeje kujero kwa emerire abantu aba bakafura recognition at the end of year celebration.
Yeah, they got recognition really.
Nabashembere
of course Kakuru is a very big customer. Ni mamsa Centenary Bank Saheji.
Centenary Bank.
Yeah,
I know they are watching.
They are watching. And they are good customers. And these are people who have the sport.
That's true.
Because even he's saying this season is what?
They are coming
back. Coming back. Ato muntu nkogo. Njona kuja it takes passion.
Okay.
Kongati yeri timu ndijo. Mukatwiba mwakora you know how we Ugandans so ite team zo ito Africa kutubevinga nkarefu yata nkaside yitu refuta kushara but Expendables they are coming back.
All right, that was the table. Kujiro ko kureba nkubya bimerira season kandi see the shooters mo babiri ba champions boyema yo kweza kwebembera ikimeze cyo no bonero 35 kandi Disney Bridals bakaba kabiri no bari batatu sire mu mbaga yo celebrating that 1 million prize ngaba kabiri no bona shituna kamwe joint medical stores. We have friends of JMS.
JMS are also friends of Eric,
our friends.
They are very good people, by the way.
Yeah.
Very corporate people and very interactive.
Gist band, that's family. Talk about football in Mbarara. Talk about Gist band. Talk about kubebwa. In fact, the likes of Engineer Agre, Engineer Ashim, Engineer Simon, Engineer Gilbert, plus also they have Timothy, Benjamin Nonga. But what was to mentioning and to Mare, but they are our friends. Gist band is a family of football. Bakawa yumanya gwakana, Tima Kochi, Boni Nabubiri, I think Elisha, Tima Kochi. Kochi na bakija ba
Ariho na when
and the team bakija ba challenge aho during the league. So team Panado, Panado FC, Bakawa no bone 19.
Yeah.
Panado, they were guys are bijakuza no mpira with passion, with that enthusiasm yo kuhangura bakabiza bakugenda ku game bakwenda kujangura kongo mpira musaba yo mpira. That's how they ended up in I think 6th position. Terrazzo Antiles, manager Valencia and the team Siraj Kedia, the likes of bakabine some other guy aho.
They have their veterans.
Yeah.
By the way, because a few years back, and omu sports wada no field za sports ni Tyson Tazo ne kaiza yakwata mano muri Mbarara Mbarara really
actually ni team ya record kujanga bakazana season zibiri only mu regional league actually bazo mu big league was a very
really so respect must be to that name.
So tutekata kujanga they are coming back next season.
They are coming back for them to confirm they are also coming back
2025 season now.
They are coming back.
Let's wait
and this season they but serious ngure bakaba tusasire ingwate mena kuburika ngo nubaka bakabumpira ngo bagumanya home and out. Let's wait and see manager Valesa and your team kati turi kuma wase kwa mbetwaza mwana wanje Mbarara Sports Arena mbakugambira kujangu season age uko yanditsa kuri kugenda misho and the season is going to begin on 20th. It is expected to begin on 20th kujangu mbele mwe handikisa ati kusya ebiro 20 turebe teams ezawase kwa competing Mbarara Sports Arena aside no haja team chomu mpira kwa Uganda. Ompira kwa Uganda me naturally ompira kwa Uganda ngufo winjire munonga.
Okay.
Nguforenjire munonga kugira when I was growing up I have bigger brothers by the way. Nataka kunde ateka maybe because we are around maybe but I have bigger brothers who are around like 48 years old and he's my real brother. So nje nchukura that the family I'm one of very young people.
Okay.
So tubakaba bambagamba mpira ura magamba so na kuno mpira I went for Edgar Watson's Academy. That's why I don't play a lot in Mbarara. So na kwa nkani nkunda esivireyo
jogu sala mkwano gwa blue esivireyo jogu sala the champion by the way talk about Esivila. They are the record champions of the StarTimes Uganda FUFA Premier League and they have won that
after 20 years
mirundi 10 wase kwamba hangure chikopo cha StarTimes Uganda FUFA Premier League and they are the record holders I think followed by Kampala Capital City Authority with 13 there comes also Vipers with 6 so ntulebera chimwe kugira emzaneji kugamba Esivila uba waija kandi
konka abanyani banje kama Esivila no maika imaze emyaka 20 kutwara icukope
20 years
na nyindi omagizo Arsenal
what a
so hati nagira abanyani bakaje hona no waje Esivila
bagitira
waje Arsenal emyaka 2 nico kureba natakweshereka izina kwa bajana wagire handi kesi
Elisha is an Arsenal fan as well as a fanatic of Esivila konka ine mnywano we yaha utukumanya official supporter of Arsenal that is a producer Joseph. You have a friend here konka bitubika batamburiye kuri
we have a lot to discuss when it comes to Arsenal
you can say izire yabakora ko mnonga now talking about Ugandan football ohiro kuja ngo mpira gujana kugaruka burengero wizoba umbia season currently ngo turebere banjizo ne performing no tekata ngo buzumba sakwa bolinga yo mpira gwitu kaburengero wizoba because all along emyaka ngamba kumwe wagamba we have seen only Ivan Himbisibwe coming to second top scorer this season. We have seen Sayiri Argumao from Bushenyi also third or fourth top scorer in the league right about now. We have seen the likes of Arinda Ambrose joining Wakiso Giants. We have seen Marvin Oshaba from Karo Karunji there. Ntare Obi going now to Wakiso Giants. Harhoch ompira gutabwe nchigwija kurebuka hati wa makiri karingo
ompira waga mompira gwa Uganda gwa burengizoba na discussing awengizoba nini fra na bari murukwe Uganda atraji.
Okay,
let's discuss it atraji Uganda
because other reasons
abuka nazo tukugira ngo sugire ziri hihi zika from chazaba hiha but there are 2-3 regions really.
Okay,
so let me start my argument from Oduparaka. Oduparaka kija I remember nkagura nk'umujozi gwa Oduparaka timba mwenshi nabininje hagira ekeyine vibe
ningo kokora tiye coach Simpson Mbarara
no nkanta koreteye coach but I'm showing the vibe that a new team ekargo mu region ataramu mupira yije
big league
yazo mu league so twashanga Oduparaka yazo na map kize to mu region
ya creating environment
that we started focusing to. I've had people have traveled to Guru kuja ngo Oduparaka keriyo bafuna chance kwa kesi neza kuzana na Oduparaka as KC fans bazankahi baza Guru sema price to Nyamicyobora sema price to what to Mbarara State coming hati ngatwafuna nkachigezi homeboys bakija nko muri ligi ninga karo karunji my said that of that area football will develop in that area. Reason being there's a reason there. So the whole question goes back to the main thing. Can it to guruka? Can it study our government But when I was speaking to one of the insiders of the government officials, yangira ngo ikintu bo tubakine nshonga kwa no bucire gari kutambura
to kwasa gubuce gari
etemerere for them barebe gari kozireki eyemerere
ishongezo ni inkuru munonga umuhazi wa civil ahoro kyashoborera kurungi munonga kandi ugune Elisha no muzani wo mpira kandi football administrator obahati niwe mushikirwani ngashobasa kumweta umukozi w'emirimo yone kwatagina Mbarara Sports Arena Super League, that is open category hamwe na 30 plus category ebirembe biza kutandika okwezo kwenyine ko kubanza 2025 naza kona tugambira bingi munonga kwatagine na Mbarara Sports Arena later on, but this time around let's discuss Mbarara City iranyakaza twatunga more exclusive sources bakugira kujira mahura gabengatambara bajango Mbarara City ekiyone twara kimwe okushaba kwayo mu federation kugira ngo KCCA ebase kushabaho obonero bushatu abo kukozesa omuzani obirayine yellow cards ishatu kandi bine evidence kuruga a website ya bajanzi bito ba KCCA ba postingire bagamba about the yellow cards otireho referees reports eze abase kona na hereza bwanyuma yo muzano gwe tina chindi yonga KCCA bakamukozesa deliberate bakuchimanya ngo muzano ogu al suspended kunka bakaba muteka umuchayi ishuka kugira ngo Mbarara City ibasize kuterwa goals ibiraharusha umuchayi kacheka ziri kutebwa Etienne Katenga kandi utirona enyama Emmanuel mucheka cha kabiri cyo muzano gwa beguri hachayi kacheka stadium kunka guzire ibintu byinji mpira kugwahwire twayebera kimwe abakuteka kugira ngo coach Livingstone Mbabazi yare kora bajunzya orugambo, but it wasn't right abo kwatwine CEO ombigambo bye, that is Arnold Else Mushabe yabasa kubona tukonfirm jana tugira ati coach Livingstone Mbabazi is still here, he's still the coach at Mbarara City takawase kubona agenda ibigambo bye muzako bihurira and tutunjireho interaction na coach Mbabazi, but then endagano check muchiza kubasa kubana appearinga on local media endagano ya ina team ya Mbarara City so nchuta kwasa kuzanda ebishani bya coach Mbabazi at the moment. However tune kubagambira kujangu Charles Livingstone Mbabazi akiriyo mutendeke wa team ya Mbarara City kandi bariyo mbatwara umushango gwabo misho ogwo kushaba kujangu KCCA esharweho obonero bushatu hamwe na goals shatu bwanyuma yo kukozesa omuzani obiratashimiye kubasa kubana azana bitu coach Livingstone Mbabazi oturugambaho no goal kureba ino mpira umukashani kariya bit nuwo mutendeki wa Mbarara City na yambibwaho semuyiba basi abakutendeka teamage hamwe na Zayed bye kwaso abinje umukweta boy muto abantu bakutwara team ya Mbarara City umisho akazarwe 18 byo ku 10 ubwa hati no mutendeki wa Mbarara City ahabwe inchiro ya kashatu akabasa kubana atanu kutendeka mpira mu 2017 ubwa atanukira mu team ya Solitiro Bright Stars kandi yabasa kubona arwa 2015 naza muri Ondupalaka ahiyarije kuza Somalia kutendeka team yihanga ya Somalia yarugayo yabasa kubona agaruka kunuye natendeka team ya Arua Hill kandi yatendeka team ya Vipers umwaka ngo gumwe asijeho team ya Vipers arukwijom team ya Mbarara City omuchayi kacheka akazana mpira ahabwa teams nyingi munonga across the world akabasa kubona zanda team ya Al Ahly omuyangari ya Misiri yazanda team ya banyani bitu aba Boyek ABC Korea omuyangari ya Vietnam yazanda team ya banyani bitu aba St Patrick's Athletic Korea omuyangari ya Republic of Ireland ahia tebere goals chinana actually goals 20 mipira chinana akabasa kubona hangure chikopo echa Irish Premier League mu 2023, that is coach Charles Livingstone Mbabazi obwa hati no mwari yabo abakine record yo kuzana impira mingi munonga national team da Uganda Cranes kandi no mwaba abandize kuzana mpira gwa professional mu UEFA Champions League arukurugo mu Uganda, that is coach Charles Livingstone Mbabazi.
Very big CV there.
Very big CV for coach Charles Livingstone Mbabazi. He joined Mbarara City last year in 2024 omkwezi kwa mnana and he has seen Mbarara City through 15 league games abasize kwa na collecting obonero 10 kandi omucheka cheka ayibembere team ya Mbarara City mu mipira mushanju base kwa bahangwa mu mpira gumwe gwonka gwa Mbare Heroes kandi goal ya Mbare Heroes ekabasa kuba ne ba free kick Joseph akandwa naho yabatebere, that is Charles Livingstone Mbabazi for you. Inshonga za Mbarara City nozigamba uchi
inshonga za Mbarara City nakustandikaho nuko kuna kuja my discussions ni ntakwena ngombe selfish munonga but kansigambe inshonga za Mbarara City Mbarara City ni team hii tukantujukuna munonga Mbarara City put us on a map as from Mbarara but there are hiccups that go inside is otaka discussing kazo management and what cause you are not sure okuma ichi kujenomisho, but I think it's an ingamba chechi nanguja the inside so yina hura how do you wake up, you have a government that does not support sports
at large.
Hate kareba ngu a professional club, so let's say alleged professional club or alleged muri yakuzana Champions League ya Africa, right, KCCA, and we are putting a play on pitch with 3 yellow cards.
I understand what you're saying.
Noreba te umuntu nakubwira nuko kubagire kuri abakumamatoro sekinga kushaka umuntu akutere bituru nkebi really.
That's true.
Akuja timu nkimwe ikintu tumuche hajiri, we cannot embark on you. Timu kuchete rahans really. If it comes true, this is really a shame to Ugandan football really.
True.
Where now KCCA, let me say I support it. Yeka ekatwasa amangayo obunafu bwitu. Where the officials, did they do a verification? They have a system?
That's one of the questions. In this game, Mugweri was introduced actually as a substitute. In that game that you're seeing on your screen, he was actually introduced as a substitute. And from the likelihood, we can say it was deliberate for KCC. They intended it. Because they knew. I just don't think to be in a technical supervisor,
that's what
to be in a tactical report, your coach every after a match.
Exactly.
Did they
I
follow?
think referee had to go to parliament to adjugulate the tabs. I think a referee should have a system somewhere. His tab.
There's a refereeing system. They move with it on their phones.
Then why doesn't he check for the players that are supposed to be qualified for that game?
What he's asking,
hata nokucha ukahuna mukabura na debate kakuri makuta.
Elisha kubuza Kazoba twatunga information kugira ngu one of the officials, this is exclusive information, one of the officials abasize kwana infringing home system nageza okuhindura yellow card zezo zikabasa kuba zisigara ziri biro mwanya gwishatu, but then Mbarara City had taken a step ahead. I think they are very sharp. I credit them for being sharp, but Basakomba taking a screenshots of each and every page about the KCC yellow cards. So norebera kimwe kugira ngo in fact nyonkanyi nindagateka kugira ngo enshonga za Mbarara City zakura
and it's affecting Ugandan football as a whole. Those guys should be fined some nice money really.
So
we are waiting 3 points.
We are waiting to see what the referees will decide like, and tujeize kureba niche federation irashareho, but at the moment tokubasa kutera simu referees association akachiko kona akajiroa kwatese. I'm surprised. I tried to call the chairman for referees association. He has not picked. I tried to call one of the members from the UPL. He has not picked. But the likelihood of this story is that KCCA will lose 3 points and 3 goals. They will be docked 3 points and 3 goals despite their win at Kacheka. Iba Wasekomba celebrating and Kuchura. We are waiting to see. Later on, we shall have a brief from Mbarara City as far as the case is concerned, because manager Matthias Maldadi promised us that he's going to give us a brief later after they have finalized their formal contest against KCCA's win at Kacheka Stadium. By the way, KCCA was winning their first game ever in the last 4 years against Mbarara City at Kacheka Stadium. So win ya ijanebizo.
Tijanebizo wajipangiye ngo ebe win. It's not a win. It's a haste.
That is a very tricky word to use in football. When you say it's a haste, I think KCCA mwatanga kupanga haste. Anyway, I'm not hurting my own teams because Mbarara City is my team and KCCA is also my team. Concurring to Maraka, that is so far how it stands in Uganda. Ompira nkugwahika enshonga nkweziri kugira ngo team nebasa ku deploy ngo muzana ine yellow cards zishatu kandi ajazane arukurunda win ahati.
Adizona ningambera. Now how does an investor like you Jasper? You have your 15 billion. No matter what team tizargeyo because the football doesn't do returns. Then you wake up and
in a long time.
Then you see such things on the news.
True.
Whoa, chininka sportsman no stam. So key to really as Uganda for the love of Ugandan football really. Nkabantaba kuno mpira, we have to change a lot of things. A lot of things must be done.
True.
A lot of things must be done.
That's right. Elisha is a very passionate footballer and very passionate about football. Na kugambira with sensitivity a lot of things must change in football here omuyanga litu ya Uganda konka still amahura gari hari Mbarara City no kujango omuzani Ibrahim Kazindra formerly at Bull Football Club has already agreed to play for Mbarara City in his next 1 year, so he has agreed a short-term contract with Mbarara City, so to expecting kujango natandika training area nyinchakare barkwete bekansizo muzano ogwa kuza kulia omuri Soroti kwasa kwamba tandika ichikopo cha Stanbic Uganda Cup round of 64 ibaremba zana coming Saturday. Actually it will be the coming Saturday as they will start preparing, but the games will be in the coming week, that will be around 18th 20th and 21st nibwo tukutakata kuzanga mzanejo ya Uganda Cup niza kwa jina chimukandi kulia omisho. So Ibrahim Kazindra formerly at Bull Football Club yawasa kwa na joining Mbarara City and naza kwa na azano mpira gweye for the next 1 year. Ibrahim Kazindra no mwari yabo abase kwa igniting the rivalry between Gaddafi Football Club and Bull no ijuko gabasa kwa na batera penalty kandi ya jireho ebuzo byinshi munonga era iresere Bull ne hangoro mzano na gole mwari bushaka kutera team ya Gaddafi from the fixtures is to kwanta tunga Stanbic Uganda Cup Bushenyi Veterans nekutaisa Onduparaka ichincho maisa Onduparaka omyaka eshatu ya jumuru ruberenge rwizo mirundi ebiri.
Exactly, that's true.
Icho nchibanchi maisa kujango Onduparaka eji kuno ruberenge rwizo banhe kuchira kwiha I don't know tingumanya ne hayo kajishane hayo chi, but then Onduparaka neza kwanezana abanyani bita Bushenyi Veterans turebera chimwe kujango Mbarara FC ne kwanezana wakisoko kandi Mbarara FC eja karuruka jinajire ha munonga. Let's wait and see.
It's a challenge.
Let's wait and
We'll
see.
go back to the drawing
Water
board.
Football Club nekuzana Maroons kandi 403 Brigade nekuzana KCCA. So fixtures zezo nikweze merire nitakataka kugira nkoko kuzereba atusegize kurekira abase kubgayo SC Villa abanyoni bitu aba Elisha SC Villa baza kuzana Cedar United boto bararage mu Kampala because it's
wow.
I think 14 kilometers from Kampala to Mukono.
Yeah.
Cedar United neza kwa nda isa banyoni bitu aba SC Villa the champions bemirundi 17 bwe chikopo cha FIFA Sevens Uganda Premier League konkeji ni Stanbic Uganda Cup abo kujangu ncho chikopo chikusinga yo bukuru omuyanga litu ya Uganda oguno murundi gwa 51 gura imba zane chikopo that will be the 51st edition of the Stanbic Uganda Cup this very season. Kateje turebe okwera base kuba kandi nibitambara Elisha norebo Mbarara City in terms of Stanbic Uganda Cup. They actually bino murundi 2 seasons ago bakabasa kama come semi-finals Vipers yabi hari kubatera 1-0 ariyo no bareba nkaye.
Stanbic Mbarara City has a very good coach. That's a fact. Nyonto ningamba abantu I don't take Mbabazi as a coach. Just is in a wrong place. Because Mbabazi with his experience y'umupira
exposure
with the brother Uganda but how can work to return mujunga tujeti ya tusomesa exposure yeye takasana with our very own.
True.
May think it can have gotten a chance. I think such a person should be picked up by FIFA.
All right.
Given all the funding he needs.
He was actually given a national team job years ago.
And there are reasons to why he's not happy with that.
I understand what you're saying.
Give him all the funds he needs. Let him go maybe to England. Let him study more. Come back. Produce a structure. He started as one
of the highest coaches in Uganda.
Give him a well-run structure. Let him be a lecturer of something. It can even be football psychology discipline. When you reach abroad, how do you act?
Sports science. Okay.
Because what affects most of our Ugandans is psychology. Kwa kwikairo mpya gwa lemo psychology. Umana agenda talented bachamwa mu 10,000 za dola areta size.
I understand what you're saying.
But this guy, according to the CV, you see he's a champion of has played the UEFA Champions League.
Yeah, he's the first Ugandan to play in UEFA Champions
League. So if
League.
this guy he has an age from 12 to 20, they say for you to play the Ugandan Super League, you must have a certificate of psychology of academy from this, and it's being taught by this one. Meaning uri muzano umwe n'umwaka uzamwe yakuzahira kajya tukamushomesa.
Okay.
Just bakakwache akaita kukabana na ikwegeta mwana nava Uganda we nava ningenda KCCA nenkubamu ningenda ku Egypt na nentuka y'umwana ngo bimanyi ninkubetsada.
All right.
But you get things, and there are small things to implement really.
That is how Elisha is passionate about Ugandan football. Konga kujiresha iza tuzakubasa kwa kandi kutwara heriyanga but tutaka kutwira heriyanga Dennis Omedinho binja umukweta Dennis Omedi we akegita haka Dinho Dennis Omedinho ogukani no musirikare wa prisons Mbarara gitu ga Uganda no mwari yabo abasikwa mbatunga umugisha ko kuba nominated for the Puskas Goal of the Year Award 2024.
Very beautiful goal.
Rabona kick yatire against KCCA.
Very beautiful goal.
It was very beautiful. B2 obwa hata hituri kugambira yabasize kubona na igita team ya APR omuyanga ya Rwanda. So ntwese mungu Dennis Omedi yatandika ku exploiting maybe his talent outside the boundaries of Uganda.
That guy has a bright future ahead of him.
All right.
One of the countries I admire
is Rwanda. Organization.
Structures really. True. And these are people, we say we have more money than them. So you say
everything.
But for them they're like, let's be organized, the rest will come out. That means the Omedi very soon is going to play against Saliba.
True.
Because there is travel there for pre-seasons. Arsenal goes there.
At the end of the season,
You never know how luck is. Atita may pick an interest in this boy.
True.
Wishing him all the best.
I know what you're
saying. But Atita cannot pick an interest from someone at Vipers who won't play with.
Because, by the way,
PSG.
You're talking about Vipers now being our rivals. The only thing they are leading us against is maybe because they are table leaders in the Premier League, but they have a player with the most yellow cards. That is Yunus Sentamo. Is leading the charts of the yellow cards at the moment, even if they are also leading the Premier League table. But that is it. Keep watching GNTV. We shall be bringing you details about Alpha Thierry Sali, the son of musician Biabekul, who is actually in negotiations to join another giant Uganda Premier League club. Just keep your eyes watching GNTV. We shall be bringing you details now. That is Dennis Omedi as he was representing Uganda against South Africa in that game. That was at Nambole. Yeah. That picture was taken from Nambole. I remember how those guys punished that. Yeah, South Africa did some injustice to us at Nambole.
Very bad game.
They were the last people to beat us here in 2004. They came again and beat us in 2024. You can see the age difference. Anyway, let's talk about Team Arsenal. The fact that I have an Arsenal family surrounding me, producer Joseph and Elisha. What happened during the Newcastle game?
The Newcastle game it's a collab call to Arsenal as a club and as fans.
Okay.
Projects have been projects, and projects are not yielding what we want.
Okay.
It's high time, because we as fans have been patient, because sorry God, so it's what if God calls me now? Arsenal.
I know what you're saying.
You get? We are top club. We have competed. It's a project. It's very beautiful. We are seeing it,
and it's fruitful. It actually produces
very fruitful. But let's get away from the economic side. Let's say that as Arsenal, let's kill a season and a risk season. Bring all the star players. Give them 2-year contract. Take the league. Get out.
I understand what you're saying.
But the things of let Saka grow up. He's still young. Let Martinelli grow up. Let you buy
that
a
means
mediocre.
You also need to change the coach. You need to bring in somebody who is who has a winning mentality, win oriented.
Because this was our season.
But anyway, we can say Elisha Kajisha are summing up in 2 minutes. Summing up to Gamberi, Mbarara Sports Arena, what we expect, blah blah blah. Namse bantu awe turuja.
Kare. Abantu bona bambara mene range zoba nabatari muri Mbarara. Mbarara Sports Arena ne yanyu, icyayikiriho, it's open. Mwije, exercise, let's enjoy football. Can more specifically the league is on, the league is affordable. Mwije tuzo mu league, let's enjoy football, let's have a successful year.
Okay. I want to put you on record, Elisha. Mbarara Sports Arena itoba media mukatukora muta.
Aba media.
People in the group are against me barimba sincha message yangu tukubuze
abantu ba nchana ni kuja ngu such positions. You cannot just get a marketing manager and you put him in such a position. Get someone who may be well versed with marketing or audible, but still does have the other passion for sports. But if I have the passion for sports, I know you must move in hand with what? Sports media.
All right. Any message for your partners, your bosses, your workmates?
Yeah, I want to say thank you to Mr. Twa Kashaka, our director, for the facility, of course. So, you can let me invest in something like this. Uganda iteje, why we are umwani. I think at also mazima gonyene, but let me get my billions and I put it in such a facility ko kumwajirebaho. So ni mwebaza munongana na timu yone yinkora wa Mbarara Sports Arena. We have a big large number of staff ko wani Mbarara Musa Sauna department, all departments zona okora kuhereza abana Uganda. Then naba customer bitu abanyani bitu ni wa Jasper. Then ukumaza na GNTV ati nimwe muri partners bitu. Nimurisha mutaja sai muzana game zanyo gwahwire inkando honkuseka ekedebe aba bloggers bari kwa setnet na yanta tompira ahiriye sai no gamba konka kareka akandi karondo kariho mukama gakorata no kirika ukakwanga okeswa kanga
so
mwe bari GNTV mazamo mu kisogo matano nokoranito
wesonga yakire. Do you have a girlfriend, family or what?
In family, of course, I'm born and raised.
No, your family.
Me personally, no.
Girlfriend. Anyway, mwewe mnonga abari ba GNTV ahitwa tanchira kurugashaha mwenda mpaka shahi kume ahitwa ika rohanga urukumata kukomera sente abatukumire murare kurunje.
Kale.